You're going to start networking with 40-year-old men?
Yes. You can listen at dusk, you can listen at dawn. From a big elephant to a little prawn. Exciting features with exciting names. Crepuscular content with Will and James. We'll just say hello, we're back.
Hello, we're back after a long hiatus.
It's episode number 5.
Is that our first landmark?
I feel
our
like
first
that's
milestone?
Yeah. That's a good little milestone for us, 5.
Episode
We've
5.
stuck it out for 5 different recordings.
We've also got over double number of subscribers as we do videos.
That's good, that's a good ratio.
Yeah?
That
We'll try
is.
and keep that ratio,
We'll
won't we?
try and keep that ratio.
Every video we make is going to make it harder to keep that ratio.
Right, so last week, it was 2 weeks ago now, because we had a little break because Will was feeling very ill
The sniffles.
on the Monday we usually record. So instead of just sniffing and coughing, we thought we'd just give it a break. So you've had 2 weeks to do this creature feature, and I'll tell you what, the results have been rolling in.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've got 3.
Our audience engagement is very much tapered off.
So the 3 are, Will. 1 for Cassery.
Oh,
1 for Kangaroo.
I've got one.
And the decider, another for Cassery.
Oh,
That's 2-1 to Cassery, so I've won.
again.
2-0 overall.
2 for none. 2 for 1.
2 for none,
2 for none.
as you say. So unfortunately, I've pulled ahead. But we said we'll revisit the first one, and we've had a couple more votes for that.
Oh, have we?
No, have we?
Oh, I can't believe you've
have
done
we,
that.
bollocks?
I was honestly so surprised. I was really excited.
I saw your face light up.
Oh, I hate you.
Right, so we're going to go a bit off the cuff with a topic today. So we were sent a conundrum, should we call it, from one of our friends. And the conundrum is, right, there's a guy, he's got 2 hands. In one hand, he's got a little red pill.
The guy's got 2 hands.
The guy's got 2 hands.
I'm glad.
He's got 2 male hands.
He's had a pretty average life up until this point.
So in one hand, he's got a red pill. And the results of this red pill, if you take it, what it calls it, you can restart your life at 10 years old with all the knowledge you have now. That's the red pill. Restart your life at 10, but you keep everything. Or you take the blue pill, which is in his other hand, which is you fast forward to age 50 and you've got 10 million in your bank account.
It's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money, but then that's a lot of years gone.
Right, so we briefly discussed this before we started recording here. Then you told me to shut the fuck up so we could discuss this.
I'm not sure
on
I
air.
was that abrupt.
No, well, it felt like it.
I think I said save it for the podcast.
That's
I think
the
I was
one.
that aggressive with
But
you,
you
Will.
cut me off midpoint and it hurt. Anyway, you decided you were going to go for the red pill. You wanted to go back to when you were 10 years old, but keep all of the knowledge.
But I feel like you've taken a different spin because it says knowledge, and I think you've gone for like academic knowledge.
No, I've gone for knowledge and like life knowledge because I say.
Yeah, see.
So I decided I would. I'm not sure I'd go for the whole going back to 10 years old one, because what knowledge have I gained in those years that's going to help me live my life any better the second time around?
Well, no, a lot of knowledge, so you know what the trends are now, so you could invent something. You know, something's going to get big. You could learn how to code, and you could make Snapchat.
Oh, that's a very good
You can
point.
make
I didn't even
Instagram.
think. No, because you've gone back to 10 years old. You've not gone
Yeah.
back to 2007.
Yes, I have. I've gone back to when I was 10.
No, you are. Oh, see, that's not how I've interpreted this at all. I pictured it as you are now a 10-year-old. We're not friends anymore, because that'd be weird.
Well, no, I've gone. You've gone, and you're back, and you just wake up one day, and you're back in your 10-year-old self, and it's 2000 or whatever, and you go into school.
Okay, we can roll with that.
That's how I interpreted it. But you've gone, I'm now 10, I've got to go back home to my parents and go, hello,
I've got to make new friends.
I'm 10-year-old James again. I think I'll go, sorry, Will, I'm going to be moving out because I'm 10 again. And
I can't pay the rent.
And I'm not allowed to work. I'm 10, I've got to go to school.
Okay, so you're going back to, 10-year-old self.
Yeah.
You've now got to spend 8 hours a day in school or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it 8 hours? 6 hours.
Yeah, I can't remember.
You've got to go to school 5 days a week and learn English literature. You've got to read Of Mice and Men a second time. And Great Expectations again. Every film that you watch in class on your your days off, you're going to see all the twists coming.
See, I don't mind that.
No?
So it's no, because I feel like my life would pan out a lot differently.
Okay.
Because I would have known things to do from a young age that would have set me up. So like I said before, I could learn coding. I could learn investing.
You could still learn coding.
I could do that now, but I would feel very uninspired of the next groundbreaking thing to do. So I would very much like to bum the idea of
you want to know
Snapchat.
the idea.
I want to know the idea and steal it. That's what I want to do. I want to steal it.
Would you still call it Snapchat or would you rebrand?
I would stick with 100% how it is, and I'd slowly filter out the little filters they've got on there, and then I'd just all the little updates they've done, I'll keep a little mental.
Does Snapchat actually make any money though? I feel like it doesn't.
They sold it to
no, they do sell filters and that,
Facebook for like a couple of billion.
Oh, that'll do.
Yeah, is that
money.
right? is that enough? Rather than your 10 million you get when you're 50. But let's say you don't want to go down that route. You know sort of the route your life did take, knowing the effort you put in now, and you sort of know where you're going to end up, and you think each of them stages, what could I have done to sort of
make it better?
Yeah, progress further than you are now.
Okay.
So let's take you for example, Will. You let's say you wanted to go be a safari man.
Right.
Okay. So at age 17, you think, right, I'm going to learn to drive straight away, so I can get my little safari truck.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do photography from age 10.
Yeah.
Build up a big portfolio. I'm going to reach out to loads of sort of influential people that aren't sort of there now, but I think Steve Backshall, he popped up last episode. He didn't have Deadly Six yet when we were kids.
He definitely did.
He did not.
He did. It's been going so long.
No, it's not. That was
Steve Backshall.
That's when I was in like year.
A man of history. He's.
No, that was when I was in like year 9, year 10. I started seeing that.
Right.
But you see what I mean? That's in my head of where you can take it.
You're going to start networking with 40-year-old men.
Yes.
10-year-old James.
Hello, I'm a young boy.
Hi there, Mr. Backshall. I've got a business opportunity for you. It's called Snapchat.
I don't think he'd take it. But no, that's the route I was going. But you thought that you just now how did you think that it would work? The becoming 10.
So I very much thought that we're still in the year 2017.
Yeah.
You're suddenly 10 years old. You've got all the knowledge you got now. You now can't hang out with all of your current friends because they say it's weird now.
Oh.
Right.
So what, you just turn up back at your home and say, I'm here again.
I hadn't really thought about the family aspect that
and then
much.
they put you back into school?
Yeah, you're back in school now.
Well, how are you back in school? You got William.
Boop. Boop.
We've got Will on the system. It
Will
says, who? Will beep. It says that you finished primary school at this age. You went to here. You finished secondary school. You went there. You finished sixth form. You've got all these qualifications.
Yeah.
How's that working?
You've really read into this, haven't you?
Well, no,
essentially,
it's just that's what you thought. You go back to your 10-year-old self.
You go to a different school then. You're 10 years old now.
So all of your
2017,
all of your
you've just gone to a different school.
Public records are just scrapped.
Yeah. Sorry, is this a grounded scenario we're playing out
here?
Is
it?
Yes, you're suddenly 10 years old with all the knowledge you had when you were 22.
I don't understand how yours is just awful. Your version of it.
What?
You're 10. You're 10 now.
Which was the blue pill? Blue pill was...
You skip to 50 and you get 10 million.
See, I don't think I want to do that either because that's your life gone then.
Well, no, you see, you've got, we say, 20 years to just dick about with 10 million.
20 years. Yeah, but I'll be like, can't go skydiving. Got a bad back.
Ah, I see.
Can't go
It's
bungee
not.
jumping
It's not a very
because
good option.
I hurt
Is
my
it?
ankles.
It's very much red pill is the only option.
Yeah, but I don't think I would monopolise on
Unless
the red pill.
you're
I feel like the red pill is just like, I've got to sit through another 10 years of my life before I can get going again.
So yeah, that's so weird. That's how you interpreted it. You go, oh, I've got to go back to school again.
Well, you'd have to sit through shit maths again.
Yeah, that's how I interpreted it. You know everything that's going to happen, and you've got so much power.
So you're doing all your Snapchat copying.
Even if I
ripping
don't
off
do
ads
that,
in
I
your
could
spare
just
time.
I could just bet. I could make bets. I could spend all my money who's going to win like presidential elections, who's going to win football matches, who's going to win leagues.
Yeah,
If nothing's changed but me becoming 10 again,
James, who won the last World Cup?
Germany.
Can you imagine how annoyed you'd be if you put all your money, all your 10-year-old money on
And
the
I-
World Cup,
And
and
I
you
got the
still
wrong
lost?
year. I got the wrong year.
But you'd still have to, with all your little side projects, your little money-making adventures.
Yeah.
I take it you'd still want to go down your same route doing zoology at university, because ultimately you're still going to want to be with your girlfriend, I would assume.
Yeah. See, my thinking is actually no, that's not going to work.
You can't just show up at her door.
That
That's
would be
weird.
creepy. No, in my head, I was going to just shoot her a Facebook message. Go, right, it's me. Then I realised she'd have no idea, and I'd look really like creepy.
Yeah, you slid into her DMs.
I would have
A
slid into her
random
DMs.
10-year-old. Would you try and approach earlier? Would you go for more years with your girlfriend?
Probably.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
You wouldn't be worried that her being all immature and young would turn you away. Oh, who's this little spotty face shorty? He's a bit desperate, isn't he?
Who's this? Oh God, yeah. I was thinking it's like first year uni James. I don't think she would have liked him.
Really?
Yeah,
See, I didn't know first year you.
that's good.
What? Why? Tell me why she wouldn't have liked you.
Cocky little bellend, wasn't I? Hello, valued listeners. It's James, and I'm currently editing the podcast. Me and Will did have a section which was a really good at that job, and it's just shit. So I'm editing it out. It's just god awful. I send Will to the council, and he's just doing like some council things, and turns out he's got to fire someone, and it's not very good. It's a poor story. So I've sort of got to let Will off for his bloody Egyptian with all them dark rooms. But to supplement this podcast, I'm going to give you some outtakes from our first episode. So I hope you enjoy that.
From one topic to another.
Right.
So I can't make any promises when it comes to my topic.
That's all right.
My
Okay.
singular
Right, just
topic.
let's have a little bit of silence and we can start. So you've got something to work with. Hello. Right, we'll do that again.
Fuck's sake.
Hello, and welcome to the first ever Crepuscular content podcast with James and Will. I'm James.
And I'm Will.
How are you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you, James.
That's
So
good.
no, it's just didn't like it.
The first one's better, isn't
The
it?
first one's much better.
Okay, so we thought we'd make a podcast. That's a bit of silence to edit into. We thought we'd make a podcast. Will, bit of silence to edit into.
Right.
Yeah.
I've lost it. Okay, here we go. Call them the fucking peaks and troughs as I'm catching my breath. Okay.
Oh, Will. Alright, we thought we'd make a podcast to document our evenings. Oh, Christ.
We jump in somewhere else. Okay.
Okay.
Dinosaur today.
Right, we go. Okay.
Right, okay, wait. Where are we? Right, go.
Right. Yeah, I can see you're about to lose it already. Oh, fucking hell, Bill.
That's a wasted 2 minutes.
Fun 2 minutes there, isn't it?
Take up your hard drive space. Oh dear. Christ.
We thought we'd make a podcast to document our evenings. Why do I keep umming?
You've also taken my documentary evenings.
Oh,
line.
sorry.
No, it's
Sorry.
fine. I like it.
Okay.
I like that you liked it.
Will you
clearly.
just jump in?
I don't want to jump in.
Documentary evenings. Well, that's what I've just been scolded for. Okay. There's nowhere to put.
So go on, put for the table. Oh, Jesus. We're not going to get anything done tonight.
Oh, we are. We've got an intro done, Will. And we've got a dinosaur dino with a day intro music. I haven't heard that yet.
Can't wait. Cannot wait. Okay.
So welcome to our first podcast. We decided to make a podcast document our evening. Will, put it together.
Sorry. Welcome to our first podcast. We decided to make a podcast.
Okay, should we just go into it?
I don't know.
Like, very brief.
Right.
So this podcast has got a couple features in it that we think you'd like. And we hope you get a giggle.
I've had a giggle.
You've been increasing for the first 3 minutes. So I've prepared a jingle for us that I made previous to this.
Okay.
So I'm going to play that for you now.
Hit me with it.
Okay, just give me a sec.
Okay. Yeah. You're going to run over to the computer?
I am. Oh, I should have got this ready.
You could have queued it up.
Right. Right. It's not loud enough. That's why. Okay. Ready, Will?
Dinosaur of the day. Dinosaur of the day.
Oh, that was good. Do you want to know what happened if you went for the candle? This is the last option, by the way.
Tell me the best option, what I should have done.
The best option?
Yeah.
So the best option, you went for the candle, right? As the weapon.
No, I
instead
mean,
of
like,
battle
from start,
axe.
I wake up, what am I doing? What's the best
You wake
option?
up, you've eaten the rotten meat.
Okay.
You've gone dicing. You've tried to fight the guy who tried to, who accused you of cheating.
Okay.
You've gone for the unlit candle instead of the battle axe.
Okay.
You've noticed that the unlit candle in the dim lighting of the tavern was actually a knife.
Oh, for God's sake.
Hey! You've got the knife. You've stabbed the attacker in the dick.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, you've gone for the dick. You've then gone home for an evening with the wife and kids. You've told them all about the wild day that you've had.
Okay.
But they're not too proud of you for having stabbed a man in the dick. They're actually pretty ashamed. It's a bit embarrassing.
Sorry, this is the best scenario.
And they've left you.
So that was the best scenario. My family leaves me.
You're alive, James. Be happy. Be thankful.
I've not got dysentery.
You've not got dysentery and you're alive. I don't know how you not got dysentery because you did eat the rotten meat still, but I didn't think it out enough.
Okay, hello everyone. No, why am I doing that? I've been listening. Right,
This is
pause,
Crepuscular Content, episode 1.
pause to cut into. Thank you for listening today. If you've made it this far, I thank you for sticking with us. I'm sure you had a lovely time.
You've got to start, I guess.
Well, you've got to...
Because I'm not... I'll sit away.
Okay, pause to cut into.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening today. I hope you had a good time. I know I sure did. Did you, Will?
It was alright.
It was alright, you had fun. If you've listened this far, I'm sure you've sort of enjoyed it. So I'm happy. If you'd like to support us, you follow us on Twitter at... Oh, I haven't sorted the Twitter out, so I don't know what it is. We've got to start again.
And Crepuscular Content, let's hope that pans out.
Right, we're hoping that we can secure Crepuscular Content. If not, it might be Crepuscular Content 5 or 2. Capital C. Let's start again. Right, pause to cut into. Pause to cut into, Will. Pause to cut into. I need a wee so bad.
Okay.
This has been such a good evening.
Yeah, it's been really good fun.
Thank you for listening to the Crepuscular Content Podcast. Right, pause to
Okay,
cut.
silent.
Thank you for listening to the Crepuscular Content Podcast. We hope you had a good time. If you've made it this far, we sure you did.
We sure you did.
We're sure you did.
You said we sure you did.
We sure. Right, let's start again.
What's the time?
Well, it's bloody 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay, it's fine. I thought it was going to be 10.
Right, pause. Thank you very much for listening to the Crepuscular Content Podcast with James and Will. We hope to see you next week with all new... What if I said all new features? You've got fuck all. Right, let's do that again. Right, pause.
With all
Pause.
new content.
Have I done that? New videos weekly. Right.
Click like and subscribe. That's it.
I want it. Thank you very much for listening to the Crepuscular Content Podcast. I hope you had fun, and so does Will.
Yeah.
He does.
Okay.
Thank you very much for listening. If you've made it this far, thank you for supporting us this long. What am I saying? What the fuck am I saying? I'm just looking at your giggly bloody face thinking, shit, how long have I got before he loses it again? Right, pause cut into. We've still got to do jingles for the intro, the outro,
Okay.
and James through time. I love James through time.
Right, okay.
And that's going to be all for today's episode. We thank you for listening through it this
I
far.
was laughing. You were like...
You just
I'm
fuck off.
I'm really sweating. Right, okay, go.
That's right. Okay, go. I need a wee so bad, Will. I'm going to pause it and have a wee.
No, don't pause it. What we can do is start again. Just go.
Right, we're back again. So we do our outro. Will, can you talk during the outro so it's not just me?
I don't know when to talk though.
Just sort of just butt in.
Okay.
Right, pause cut into. This is when you laugh, right? Pause to cut into. You told me you was composed.
You said pause to cut into. Right.
That's all we've got for this week's episode. I shouldn't have said this week's because it's like... That's all we've got for today's episode. We hope you had a good time and you enjoyed our content. We hope to see you next time. Just remember to spread those Triceratops facts,
Triceratops.
the Triceratops, and have a good day.
Dusk or dawn.
Dusk or dawn.
Surely.
Okay.
Crepuscular, innit?
That's all we've got time for.
That's what we've got time for. It makes it sound so important.
Okay. That's all for this show. We hope you had a good time. And remember to spread all those Triceratops facts around.
Triceratops.
The Triceratops. And we hope to see you at dusk or dawn next time.
Have a good dusk or dawn.
Have a good dusk or... Right, then we can just jingle it out. That's amazing, Will. I really enjoyed that.